Hello everyone, my name is Jinao. I'm the project manager in charge of the leading university project for international cooperation at Inje University's College of Nursing. Today, I will be presiding over second International Cooperation Development Nursing Educational Forum. I'm very glad to meet all of you. I would like to thank you all for being present here out of busy schedules. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Ministry of Education and the National Research Foundation for supporting Inje University's leading university loop project for international cooperation, just LUPIC, and our role as a host of this forum for two consecutive years. At this year's forum, I would like to express my gratitude to nursing professors from different countries who will share their extensive and rich knowledge and experience regarding such topics as global changes in the new nursing profession due to international development cooperation projects, Global Korea Scholarship students' experience and role as nursing leaders, and requirements and expectations for international development cooperation project in the midst of the era of living with COVID. The purpose of today's event is to bring together nursing leaders from Asian countries who are working together as partners in international development cooperation project aimed at improving nursing curricula. Here, you will be able to share your official development assistance, ODA experiences, and discuss what is needed for sustainable development in your respective countries' nursing fields. The role of medical professionals, especially that of nurses, is highlighted as the momentum of COVID-19 has not subsided and the world has shifted to the new normal era. The interest in and importance of cooperation in the international community are increasing to improve the competency level of nurses. The third goal of the Sustainable Development Goals, that is SDGs, in guaranteeing a healthy and happy life, and the fourth goal in the providing quality education for all are our main concern. In addition, strengthen global cooperation, which is the seventh SDGs, will be achievable by establishing global partnership. I believe that we can achieve the 2030 SDGs by sharing common goals, values, and visions, and partnering with the international community. It is time to gather wisdom so that nursing education can advance through international cooperation based on exclusive partnerships. As some of you may know, our project group held the first Nursing Education Forum last year with Korean Prime Ministers working on nursing education projects as part of an ODA program. This year, the second Nursing Educational Forum is being held with nursing education leaders from Asian countries who have experienced the improvement in nursing education through ODA projects. Inje University's LUPIC project team will continue to play a role as an open platform for strengthened solidarity and the sharing of our knowledges among healthcare professionals and global citizens. I hope that today's forum will be a platform to help all participants understand international development cooperation in the nursing and healthcare sectors, examine and reflect on the current status of nursing education through international development cooperation, and explore the vision of solidarity and coexistence of people around the world after COVID-19. Thank you. I would like to your attention for an announcement. For those who did not receive the reading materials for this event in advance, we have created a link to download the file. You can download it by accessing the link at the bottom of our YouTube channel. Okay, here is a welcome speech by President Min Hyun-jeon of Inje University.
안녕하십니까. 인제대학교 총장 전민현입니다. 먼저 바쁘신 일정에도 불구하고 제2회 국제개발협력 간호교육 포럼을 위해 참석해 주신 국내의 모든 분들께 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 우리는 지금 코로나19로 촉발된 경제 위기를 포함해서 팬데믹으로 인한 부의 격차, 경제발전 감소, 디지털 교육 환경 부족으로 인한 교육의 기회 감소 등을 비롯한 여러 가지 사회 경제적 어려움 속에서 이를 극복해 나가기 위해 노력하고 있습니다. 이러한 위협적인 감염병에 대해 인간의 삶과 질을 향상하기 위한 노력의 일환으로 전 세계 보건의료인의 역할과 중요성이 더욱 부각되어지는 때라고 여겨집니다. 또한 이러한 복합적인 어려움 속에서 우리는 함께 살아가야 할 사회와 미래 세대를 위한 근본적인 성찰이 필요한 때라고 생각이 됩니다. 따라서 제2회 국제개발협력 간호교육 포럼은 그 어느 때보다도 시의적절하고 적실성 있는 포럼이라고 생각이 됩니다. 국제사회는 SDGs 달성을 위해 노력하는 과정에서 많은 소중한 경험들을 얻었습니다. 그중 가장 값진 것은 바로 국가 간 연대의식과 공동체의식이 없이는 전 지구적 행복과 번영을 달성할 수 없다는 것입니다. 이는 특히 보건의료 분야에서도 마찬가지라고 생각합니다. 전 인류가 함께 건강하게 공존하며 삶의 질을 향상시키기 위해 간호사의 역할은 매우 중요합니다. 오늘 이 포럼에서는 아세안 국가의 간호교육 리더들이 모였다고 알고 있습니다. 이 자리는 여러분들의 연대의식을 강화하여 간호교육 분야에서 새로운 개발협력 시대를 위한 포용적 파트너십을 구축하는 방안을 모색하기 위해 지혜를 모을 수 있는 훌륭한 기회를 제공하리라 믿습니다. 특히 언택트 시대의 간호교육의 동반 향상을 위한 국제개발협력의 방향과 전략을 모색하고 ODA 사업의 간호교육 분야를 더욱 활성화시킬 수 있는 계기가 되기를 바랍니다. 마지막으로 대한민국이 전 세계에서 보건의료 분야 ODA를 선도하는 나라로서의 국가적인 위상을 공고히 할 수 있기를 기대하며 보지나 사업 단정을 비롯하여 스리랑카에서, 베트남에서, 라오스에서 함께 해주신 간호교육 리더들에게 다시 한번 감사의 인사를 전하고 싶습니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you so much. Now we will have special congratulatory speeches by President Bunpon Samuntri of University of Health Science, Lao PDR.
Excellency, President and Vice President of Inje University of Republic of Korea, estimates the Dean, Vice Dean of Faculty of Nursing, Chai University of Health Science. Honorable guests, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Bunthom Samuntri, the President of University of Health Science, Lao PDR. Today I am happy to be here to extend my sincere congratulations to the International Nursing Education Forum. The theme for this forum focuses on enhancement of nurse competency through remodeling of nursing curriculum and improvement of healthcare environment in the Lao PDR. As we know, this project is very important and helpful for the Faculty of Nursing Science, University of Health Science, because it develops Lao nursing education from present and future as well. Today, we have speakers from South Korea, Vietnam, Laos, and Sri Lanka, who will be provide the best opportunity to discuss share current situation of nursing education in around the world for development the nursing curriculum and nursing education system and effective global nursing education. However, under situation of COVID-19 has affected our world in countless ways, this pandemic has shown us the true value of friendship, family, partner, and especially alliance. So, the nursing education development are also the key important to ensure quality of nursing care service to clean. Therefore, we are going to help each other go together and reach purpose together by development nursing care service and nursing education system as well as in the Lao PDR. Hopefully, this forum state will be great discussion and pushing Laos nursing education go toward and meet international nursing standard as well. I wish the international development cooperation for improvement in the field of nursing education amidst COVID-19 forum gets success. Thank you.
Thanks to President for congratulatory speeches. Now, let's take a moment to share stories related to the vivid ODA experiences and suggestions of nursing education leaders in Asia. A total of 5 nursing professors will give presentations one after another. The first presentation topic is changes in Vietnamese universities due to international development cooperation projects, and Professor Nguyen Thi Am Phuong of Hue University of Medicine and Pharmacy from Vietnam.
Dear distinguished guests and colleagues, dear ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to join the Nursing Educational Forum. My topic present is about changing in Vietnamese university due to international development cooperation projects, the lesson learned in nursing educational innovations. I would like to introduce about myself. Currently, I am the nursing professor and working in the Hue University of Medicine and Pharmacy in the central of Vietnam. My expertise and interest is international health nursing, medical education, and international cooperation development, ODA projects with Europe, Korea, and Japan. I also working in parallel with a lot of Korean partners for the nursing education. Firstly, I want to mention about the higher education in Vietnam. So the Vietnamese government recognized the education as the leading national policies, the cause of the party, nation, and for the whole people. So investment in education is a development investment, given the priority in socio-economic development programs and plans. of the countries. English higher education has an important task of training high qualified human resources and fostering the talents. So higher education innovations is considered as the key to develop the high quality and human resource. Totally in Vietnam, we have about 237 universities. English in the public sector is 172 and 63 from non-public sector. The number of the students at the undergraduate level is about 1.7 million, and also the graduate student is about 100,005. Also mainly in the public sector. We also have about nearly 85% of the university manager, lecturer, and staff. For the health professional training, we have at the primary level up to graduate level. And for nursing major, we have it from primary level up to graduate level. This is the number of health science and training center. English, you can see that in the field of pharmacies and nursing, the numbers of the training center in the private sector is higher than in the public sector. This is the number of health professional training center that serve my training major, and nursing and pharmacy also at the top 1 and 2 of the countries. For the enrollment scale of nursing and pharmacy in the year 2020, you can see that here the number of students for the university level in nursing field is nearly 6,000 and about 16,000 in the college level. Also, we have the nursing ratio by gender, with the female nursing is more higher than in the male nursing at the same situation in other countries. And for the training level, so mainly the nursing in Vietnam, the nursing in Vietnam have the college and secondary level. We have only 50.7% of university level and very few at the graduate level. Also, that's mainly the nurses working in health delivery system in the province level belong to the Department of Health in the province. Also, that's mainly they working in the public sector more than in the private sector. Related to the nurse ratio, nurse and doctors in Vietnam, our rate is still low to compare with other countries. So, in summarize, about health professional training in Vietnam, for the training center, we have a rapidly growing for college and university, especially for non-public and multidisciplinary sector, while the secondary and medical school is reduced and mapped into the community college or dissolved. We have a 91 training center at secondary medical school in 2016, and now in 2020 we have only 10. For enrollment scale, it also happened to rapidly increase for the university and college level, decrease for the secondary level, and focus on the nursing and pharmacist majors. We have a very diversified time of training, irregular, in-service, transitional, and distance learning to switch with variety trainings. For the quality training assurance, we are building out the professional competency standards led by the Ministry of Health. English, nursing is the highest one, the early ones either 2012, midwifery in 2014, medicines 2015, and the newest one is the pharmacy in 2019. We also have to declare the program outcome by Molisa for the college and secondary level for the major nurses, midwifery, pharmacy, traditional medicine, physiotherapy, and technician, lab technician, and stress testing technicians. For the university level, the program outcome is issued by the training institution based on the regulation and guidance circular of the Ministry of Education and Training. And for training curriculum is being improving and updated according to the program outcomes and professional competency standard with the support from international development cooperation projects. Some very big projects can be listed here is ADB, IPASH, ImpactMatch. So, in the field of higher education innovations, the national solution and plan for this period and for the vision of 2013 is a thinking innovation in higher education developments, training associates with social needs, capacity building to university human resources, development quality accreditation standards, and establishing specialized units to carry out quality assessment and accreditation activities. Enhance the autonomy of public university and promoting the socialization of higher education. To see the great change due to the International Development Cooperation projects, I would like to introduce two projects. The first is that the Health Human Resource Development Program, written by our Ministry of Health with the funding and launch from ADB and DFES, with over 76 million USD for the period 2010-2015 and extension 2017. This project is supporting investment in upgrading medical staff training institutions in a synchronous and comprehensive manner to support the forecasting, planning, and implement system in the training, strengthen human resources management, and try to improve the financial and payment mechanisms to medical services. The target group of the project is the Ministry of Health and its units, 17 public medical university and college. And the output of this project is establish and strengthen three main foundations of the health workforce system, planning, supporting, and control qualities of the health sector, synchronously and also comprehensively invest to equipment and practice room and the teaching staff to improve the training qualities of the target public university and college, and supports the Ministry of Health in reforming health service payment. The next project is a project on education and training of health human resources for health system reform. Abbreviation is so-called HERPAT. This project is also led by Vietnam Ministry of Health with the funding and the loan from the World Bank with over 100 million USD from the period of 2014-2020 and extend to 2021. Improve the competencies of primary healthcare team at the grassroots level. The target group is the Ministry of Health and its units, 28 public medical university and college, Ho Chi Minh Institution of Public Health Hygiene, and 15 province and 62 poor districts. The output of the projects were reported that it to improve the qualities of health professional education, strengthen management, the competency in the health sector, and improve the competencies of the primary health care of the grassroots level with the very addressing the significant less issues particularly. Both of these projects affected on the health system management and also the health education in Vietnam had very great impact for many medical universities in Vietnam, including our university. For the case and the level of the university, so I would like to introduce the great change of the International Development Cooperation at our university. Stonehill University of Medicine and Pharmacy was founded in 1957 and to provide medical and health science training and service for the nationwide, but mainly for the central and highlands of Vietnam, including the 18 provinces and 26 million inhabitants. We are also in the top 3 largest medical university in Vietnam and in the first Vietnamese higher education institution in medical and health sector to receive the national accreditation certificate in 2017. In 2019, we have a 3 accredited program at national level. It's a pharmacy, nursing, and public health. Currently, we have a 29 undergraduate training programs, 96 graduate training programs, and 3 international programs. We have about 11,000 undergraduate students and 2,000 graduate students. Our university is recognized as the pioneers in curriculum reform and advanced teaching methods application in the field of medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, and nursing. So the impact of the International Development Cooperation Program to our university have in the fields of major strategic activity and has important contribution to the capacity building, training, research, healthcare, and community service. It also improved the prestige and also positions of our university in the countries as well as internationally. This is what the contributions of the International Development Cooperation Program to our university in the fields of capacity building, education, training, research, and healthcare and community services. From many international projects in our university, I would like to introduce and discuss about the projects capacity building for nursing faculties, University of Medicine and Pharmacy, and establishing emergency medicine education system for the period 2016-2020. These projects were funded by Korea Ministry of Education, National Research Foundation, in the framework of leading university projects for international cooperation programs of the Korean government. Why it is important? Because nursing still is very young, but very dynamic and promising health science training in Vietnam and in our university. We developed with like a 0 level with very limitation in the facility, human staff. And after this project, we received a very great achievement. And the achievement of this project is not only for nursing education, but also have a great contribution to the other fields in our university and can be expanded to the region, especially also in the national wide. The project received the administrative support from Vietnamese government, Ministry of Health, and Ministry of Education and Training. They get the technical support from Jeju Hala and Gachon University, and with the line dance and anesthesia support for IT technology and emergency equipment. The projects have 4 main domains: strengthen practical nursing education and teaching capacity, build up and strengthen capacity of learning, emergency medical education, research, and community support. After 6 years of implementations, the projects get a lot of achievements. The establishment of Huế Hà La Gachon Center for Excellence of Nursing and Emergency Education is the first one and very impressive achievements. This is a very model and also useful for our university nursing education and also for the central region. The main achievements of the nursing education in our university by this project is that the curricular reforms with the new vision and PO supported and guided from the Gachon University, we have changed our curriculums to what the outcome-based curriculums. This is very important step to get the accreditation at the national level in 2019. Also, in this project, we have applied many advanced teaching methods like PPL, UBL, and also flipped learning. We also standardize the nursing skill training by setting and develop the basic nursing skill videos. For emergency educations, we provide a lot of training by basic life support and advanced life support course. Our center is certified as the AHA International Training Center from the year 2016-2018, and a lot of our staff were trained in the Korea and also certified as the AHA instructor. We have established the first e-learning center in Vietnamese University for smart education, mainly use the tablets, and also not only limited in our campus, but also expand to other university in Vietnam, and also expand the activity to the community service, like in the primary school or in the community health education. For the course, not only the training education, but also testing also will apply with this system. We also strengthening the local school health system by providing the equipment, training the health worker, school health worker, and provide a lot of training course and healthcare for the student in the primary school and secondary school. This is the health fair, a model of integration of community-based teaching and education. These were held and organized mainly by our volunteers who are the students from our university and other university member of Huế University. And also this will have a great impact to the community health education in the region. What different from our project to other projects that we organize a lot of academic training and study tour, not only for staff, for the manager, but also for students. During the project year, a lot of training in different sector and mentioned also organized. Also, we have the chain for our university leader to meet with the national organizations, with the NGO and government organization from Korea, where they can explain and also present our university strategy and also discuss about the cooperation and further futures. Also, the university manager team for the project also have a meeting with our government leader from Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, and for the countries of KOICA in Hanoi and Korean Embassy. We also did a lot of research and received a publication and award for our activity. This is the way that we show evidence for our project achievement. So we have the chance to present in the international conference by poster and also oral presentations. We also receive a lot of work from the national and also international level. With the strong support and great impact of our projects, we received the President's People Committee Merit of Thừa Thiên Huế Province for our team managers and the professor or the professors and managers. So what the learning experience we got from this project? The first one is that be honest. We found that honesty is an important condition for building the relationship, and we applied this for our projects and get a very good successful. We still have a very strong relations and have expand our relations not only in our project team but to many other disciplinaries and also other stakeholders and other organizations. The second one is be patient. It takes a lot of time to prove a good cooperation. We also take a lot of time to get to know each other and to get to familiar with the condition and try to reduce the gap between the one advanced country and one in a low income country. not only in policy, in management also, but working habits and manner. The third one is be brave. Only moving forward can bring good developments. We have to face a lot of obstacles in the project, especially when we're shifting the technical support holder from Koreans. But we try to keep the active weight and moving to the front. The next one and the last one, which is very important, is to be fair. We found that only equal opportunity and rights can make a relationship sustainable. We did it apply the win-win applications, and none of us receive more than other. Yeah, we develop together. So please take any opportunities to take the advantage of the opportunities, because we don't anticipate how it can benefit us. At the beginning of this project, we also very scared and very confused about the project's outcome, project activity. But after 6 years, we can see that we achieve some goals. Of course, it's not can be perfect 100%. We still have a lot of work to do to sustainable and maintain the project activity and project achievement. But at least we have the chance to start. So thank you very much for your attention. I would like to thank for your listening and looking forward to hearing your question. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Nguyen. From you, we can know great change of Vietnam's nursing education from ODA project. Next, we will have a speech about the establishing the roles of Sri Lankan emergency nurses through International Development Cooperation Project by Ashoka Abhinayaka. She is Director of Nursing Education of Ministry of Health in Sri Lanka.
It's me, Ashoka Abhinayaka, Director of Nursing Education, Ministry of Health, Sri Lanka. Today I am going to present establishing the roles of Sri Lankan emergency nurses through International Development Cooperation Program, IDCP, South Korea. First of all, I would like to introduce our healthcare sector. The Sri Lankan health system comprises of different systems of medicine: traditional, Western, Ayurvedic, Unani, Siddha, homeopathy and acupuncture. Of these, the Western or allopathic medicine is the main sector catering to the needs of the majority. Government sector is the leading healthcare provider of the country, and by end of 2020, there were 645 curative care hospitals in government health services providing inward treatments. Over 7 million hospitalizations and over 57 million outpatient visits occurred in 2018 in public sector. The public sector has an extensive network of healthcare institutions and has a system for Ayurvedic care as well. The private sector provides access to almost all types of care at a cost, while the public sector provides the free health facilities. If we consider about leading causes for hospitalization, traumatic injuries has taken the top leading cause. Introduction injuries are the leading cause of hospitalization and the 10th leading cause of hospital deaths in Sri Lanka. Fortunately, the percentage of deaths due to traumatic injuries is 0.17% among the hospitalizations. Majority of the injury victims are in the productive age group, that means 15 to 44 years, and cause devastating consequences to the injured person as well as the lives of family members and country. Now, I think it's my responsibility to introduce to the nursing service. It is important to note that 40,000 nursing officers cater for the public health sector currently. Very few nursing specialties are available in the current practice. If I say few examples, pediatric nursing, operating theatre nursing, midwifery nursing, intensive care nursing, and so on. The training program for emergency nurses is not provided in continuing education programs until 2015. Initiation of emergency nurse training program at Post Basic College of Nursing Sri Lanka with the collaboration of Inje University, South Korea through International Development Cooperation Program. My first milestone for the emergency nursing training. Let's step down to see the way that we have moved. If we consider about the recent history of emergency nursing globally, the first known instances of emergency nursing in Turkey occurred during the Crimean War. As all of us know, our nursing pioneer Florence Nightingale was the officer who understood that the necessity of emergency services for nursing. In 1960s, it was realized that the role of accident and emergency nurses was noticeably different from that of the other nurses. As the nurse training improved noticeably during the 1970s, the development of branch of emergency nursing was formed. Let's move from global context to Sri Lankan context. With the collaboration of International Development Cooperation Program of South Korea and Education, Training and Research Unit of Ministry of Health in Sri Lanka, it started 6-month emergency nurse training program for registered nurses under Post Basic College of Nursing in 2015. On behalf of 40,000 nurses in Sri Lanka, please accept my sincere gratitude for all the hard work you have done on behalf of ourselves. Your dedicated team from Inje University, your advisors, directions, cooperation and efforts have been exceptional. All of you are outstanding. Your dedication that contributed to our success. Every idea shared by your team helped us to achieve this height. Your hard work is admirable. It gives me immense pride in saying everyone how great you are as team leaders. You mean a lot to Sri Lankan nurses. If I say a few words about this program, content of the training program is equal to Sri Lankan Qualification Framework Level 3, and it was improvised to diploma in emergency nursing. After achieving competencies of diploma in emergency nursing, the nurses can get the registration of Sri Lanka Nursing Council under the title of emergency nurse. Mission of the program: to provide the highest quality patients care through the advancement of holistic nursing care practices in emergencies. To provide the highest quality patient care through the advancement of holistic nursing care practices in emergencies. Mission is to provide science-based, technologically precise, compassionately delivered best quality and comprehensively achieved emergency nursing care to clients. Main learning outcomes of emergency nursing course is to provide the appropriate emergency care for patients in any emergency situation. These are the learning outcomes of emergency nursing course. Discuss basic principles of emergency care, describe categories of triage, classify life-threatening condition in emergency department, identify the appropriate actions for the emergency situation. Prioritize action according to the needs of the situation, assess the patient's condition and identify the problem, perform prompt and effective resuscitation for seriously ill or injured patients, provide effective emergency care for patients with medical, surgical, pediatrics, obstetric and gynecological emergencies. Demonstrate technical skills in managing patients with different types of trauma. Communicate effectively with patients and their families and other team members. Demonstrate decision-making skills in emergency situations. Develop leadership skills. Utilize appropriate emergency drugs effectively. Introduction of the course. This course schedule is 26 weeks. 1,235 hours. It includes 665 lecture hours. It includes 522 clinical hours and 48 lab hours. Total number of nursing officers who have completed this program is 235. They represented each and every province in Sri Lanka. Development of emergency nurse training course. It has been started from 2015 and 5 batches have been completed so far. As I mentioned earlier, the first batch consisted with 28 nurses, second batch in 2016 with 41 nurses, third batch in 2017 with 54 nurses, fourth batch 2018 with 53 nurses and fifth batch 2019 with 59 nurses. Nurses from all 9 provinces, and I have to say proudly, we train 4 Maldivian nurses also. This is the way that we conducted this program. You can see multidisciplinary team approach was there. Emergency physicians, emergency medical registrars, nutritionists, physiotherapists, and other team members also assisted us to initiate this program and to continue this program. You can see some pictures how we have stepped up with the program. These are some examples. Skill development has taken place in several hospitals. The National Hospital of Sri Lanka is the largest hospital in public hospital in Sri Lanka. We base our premises, it is in our premises, and Regional Hospital Kalabovila, Ridge Hospital Borella, Disoisa, Maternity Hospital, National Eye Hospital, Dental Institute, Base Hospital Panadura. Those are the places that we have taken our clinical experience. You can see how we do our skill lab demonstrations. Actually, Inje University, with the assistance with IDCP, we were lucky enough to receive these mannequins from you to perform. Until your dedication, we did not have mannequins to have our experiences, practice, or develop our skills, competencies. So, big thanks should go on to Inje University and IDCP. These are the changes they have made after the emergency training. Formed a society for emergency nurses in Sri Lanka. We named that as Sri Lankan Society of Emergency Nurses. SSEN is the short form for our society. That is a new horizon of emergency care. We have established our society in March of 2017. This was a turning point in nursing profession. This is the first Emergency Nurses Association in Sri Lanka. Our vision is to be the pulse of the critically ill. Our mission is to establish, nurture, and advance ethical, humane, and quality critical care and emergency services in Sri Lanka, and continue education for the benefit of all those who require such services, and where possible prevent the sick becoming critically ill and minimize the need for emergency services. This is the first day that we initiated our Sri Lankan Society of Emergency Nurses. It created networks among emergency nurses in national and international context. First international conference at Hotel Waters Edge, Sri Lanka. We were lucky enough to conduct international workshops, conferences after forming this Sri Lankan Society of Emergency Nurses. These are the evidences that we can prove we work very hardly towards that. Actually, this is a great achievement for us. For the first time, SSE and Sri Lankan Society of Emergency Nurses published a magazine on emergency nursing in Sri Lanka. This is the first magazine that nurses receive from this type of association. You can see the team who work very closely, togetherly to achieve these goals. Later, we introduce a new uniform to the nurses at emergency department. This is the uniform. Instead of having many parts of uniform, you can see how Sri Lankan nurses uniform is. In emergency situations, that is very difficult to perform their task effectively if we wear that. That's why we have introduced a new uniform to the nurses. We continued training programs for nurses through workshops. We developed some master trainers. You can see these evidences in Teaching Hospital Kurunegala with our team of Inje University, all professors, all lecturers, all medical doctors, they participated this program. This is a certificate in awarding ceremony after the completion of this workshop. You can see how Inje University, South Korea assisted us to step up with improvements. The second picture you can see Base Hospital Kuliapitiya. Now it has converted as a teaching hospital Kuliapitiya. We have conducted workshops there also. These are the evidences for that. As all of us know, 30 years we were victimized with the war. Now we can move freely to Northeast area, and the nurses from Northeast area, they were starving for knowledge to develop their skills. So we identified that, and we have conducted workshop in teaching hospital Jaffna with these nurses. The gentleman who is in the middle of second row, he is the Chief Nursing Officer in Teaching Hospital Jaffna, and one medical registrar was also there. All of them assisted us to, not assisted actually, they were active participants in this workshop, and they were so happy with our team. See these pictures to have some evidences how we have performed. Actually, we wanted to build a professional body of emergency nursing. That's why we worked very hard to achieve that. Thereafter, establish arrest team concept in the unit, and duty delegation is done in the start of every shift. An identification tag is given to each team member. Updated information regarding Emergency Nurses Association. Until the initiation of COVID epidemic, emergency nurses moved freely to develop junior nurses to enhance their competencies by conducting workshops and seminars. One of the main objectives of association is to develop nurses in emergency care. Provision of scholarships to visit the health sector, Republic of Korea, for high competency students. Actually, this is a great achievement for Sri Lankan nurses. They were lucky enough to visit South Korea, and they were with very good experiences in South Korea. That is a great achievement. After designing and delivering the diploma in emergency nursing by the guidance of Inje University of and IDCP South Korea and Ministry of Health Sri Lanka, the trained nurses fulfill the needs of emergency care units in Sri Lankan health sector, including improved knowledge, skills, and attitudes to ensure optimum safety and immediate needs of a patient, capable to work in crisis, mass casualties, and disaster. Practice standardized triage system to categorize patients, manage emergencies by using standardized triage system and disaster plan, prompt assessment, prioritize life-threatening emergency conditions, and minimize pain and other symptoms in emergency care. Prompt decision making with available resources, clinical reasoning and judgment, plan and construction of an emergency departments and units. They were able to prevent further injuries and improve quality of life through quality emergency care management. follow the legal and ethical aspect of emergency care in the emergency room. They were able to apply pharmacology related to anesthesia, surgical, medical in emergency, competent in inventory handling and unit management, capable to improve non-technical skills with infection control in the emergency departments, work with multidisciplinary approach and human resource management, make community awareness in emergency and disaster situations, evidence-based practice and research in emergency nursing, lifelong learning and continuous professional development, emergency management through specialized high quality and compassionate care, improve the quality, efficacy and effectiveness healthcare services. After completion of the program, the general nurse would be able to perform above competencies, and we could recognize the nurses who had been obtained the certificate of diploma in emergency nursing are currently practicing with standards in emergency departments in local context, and also would be recommended for the global demand also. I would conclude my presentation with a great saying of our nursing pioneer Florence Nightingale. She has clearly mentioned, never lose an opportunity of urging a practical beginning, however small, for it is wonderful how often in such matters the mustard seed germinates and roots itself. Like this famous and meaningful quote, you laid the strongest foundation for emergency nursing in Sri Lanka. Let me convey my heartfelt thanks for the team of Inje University and IDCP laying the strong foundation to build emergency nurses in Sri Lanka. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Ashoka Abenayaka. I think you have a confusion because there is a mistake of name bar. So in the presentation, actually her name, the presenter name is Ashoka Abenayaka. Okay, so anyway, I'm very proud of that the Inje University LUPIC team give a chance to develop the emergency nursing diploma course. So thank you for your presentation. Next, Trang Thi Ho, professor of Hue University of Medicine and Pharmacy in Vietnam. She studied a doctoral degree at Inje University and is currently a professor at Hue University in Vietnam. Now she will give us a speech on experience of Global Career Scholarship Program and the role as a Vietnamese nursing educators.
Good afternoon, all professor and audience. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers of this conference for inviting me here today for sharing our experience of Global Career Scholarship Program and our roles as Vietnamese nursing educator. Let me introduce myself. My name is Trang Ho from Hue University of Medicine and Pharmacy, Vietnam. It's my great honor to be one of the winners of GKS scholarship. My general scholarship experience has been wonderful since I came to Korea in 2016. It's almost 4 years, 1 year for language course and 3 years for doctoral degree program in nursing at Inje University. Come here is good time for me because I would like to continue my learning for training my career, training my community and organizations. And being here is great because I have been taught by well-experienced and academics. Firstly, my amazing culture, Korea's culture very, very interesting and full of the wonderful traditional such as music, food, and lifestyle. During this program, we learn not only language but also societies, which I feel is a crucial part of my education to achieve my goals. And I live in a multicultural environment. The first things that drew my attention on the first day of class were diversity of cultural backgrounds from among my classmates. I met them from the world, and I really proud myself for making the most of the multicultural environments on campus, and I have truly learned a lot from it. Nestly is my great experience with Korean world-class education. It's important stepstone to my successful in the future. This opportunity to help me for building lifelong personal and professional connections. I have chance to receive the quality education from the kindly professor from Inje University, which have surely motivated me to further my study. Moreover, the knowledge and skill gained have helped me to develop my appetite to confidently follow my career path. And I hope those experiences I have and will gain from Inje University will inspire me to make a difference to Vietnam's development, particularly in nursing education. This is some activity in and out class, such as doing the research, attend the national and international conference. One professor says, networking is not about just connecting the people. It's about connecting the people, people with ideas, and people with opportunities. This scholarship helped me to build a soft skill, professional thinking, and networking opportunities. During this program, we have chance to promote our networking, such as connecting with universities outside of Lapedia and some universities in Thailand. And especially our collaboration between Inje University and our university. This is my supervisor, Professor O Chip, to visit our university, which friendship bridge between Vietnam and Korea. Finally, this is our great achievement from GKS scholarship. Currently, we have 3 PhD and 2 masters who graduate from Inje University and Gachong University. They are key factors to change nursing education system, transition from traditional education system to modern system. And we also receive comprehensive support program. From at the beginning, I got scholarship until I completed program at Inje University, especially their wonderful support in COVID-19 pandemic. This is a lovely team from graduate school at Inje University. Next, I would like to present our roles as Vietnamese nursing educator, what we have done and will do in the near future. The scholar says, nursing education should cover both the professional of nursing and the professions of education. Educators must prepare to serve as educator, research, and have experience in clinical specialty areas. In this demand, we prepare continuously ourselves at the shows at Vietnamese nursing education in both academic and clinical settings, including teaching, scholar, nursing practice, and collaboration and partnership. Shows of teachings. Currently, nursing educator is evolving rapidly to prepare the nurse for increasing healthcare challenges. We also prepare some innovation strategy associations and schools to ensure the future nurse they are well prepared to meet evolving healthcare needs. We are moving from the baccalaureate and master curriculum essential toward competency-based education and assessment. For doctoral degree program, we are on process to establish this program in our university. And we focus on learner-centered learning in the class, such as applied PBL learning and using technologies in teaching, including UPT and simulations. Importantly, we also provide the going-on membership and serves as support to students through the trace of the hands-on learning. And moreover, we inspire the newer faculty as well to improve the deliveries of nursing education. For the scholar, we conduct research to keep up with current knowledge and integrated finding into the practice of professions. Until now, we apply and receive some research funding from university and organizations, as well present scholar works and public materials. Importantly, in our university, we have Journal of Medicine and Pharmacies, which mostly focus on medicine areas. So we are developing our nursing sessions, which belong to this journal and more focus on nursing. This is a crucial process to push and increase the number of nursing research. Nursing practice at the center of dynamics of healthcare system. Our faculties also work as an nursing administrator at hospitals, and we are also the board members in Vietnamese Nurse Associations and Vietnam Nurse Teacher Associations. We support to developing the nurse professions. As during COVID-19 pandemic, we also working at the community and hospital to take care of the patients. One the core function of educator is build partnership within and outside the health sector to find solutions to healthcare challenges. Through our knowledge and skill, we are associated with collaborators, especially with clinical nurses, to enhance the practice within teaching, scholar, and practice roles. For enhancing quality nurse education from the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Education and Training, they require curriculum enhancement, especially in nursing. It's an urgent demand as well as it's will reach advantage for us to improve our education system. As we also have rich support from the board of university and youth faculties. 1 month ago, we have meeting with our board, credit school, and other office for future development plan in nursing. Besides those benefits, we also have challenges. Firstly, is in faculty development. Quality education should rely mainly on well-trained and competent faculty members. However, currently in Vietnam, there has inadequate capacities in nursing school and lack of nursing faculties, which are primary factor of capacity restraints. And technologies is also our challenge for nursing education. Technologies train the words and have many benefits. Our Vietnamese educators have to repair the competencies to meet this demand of the competent healthcare industries. Finally, I hope you will gain insight into our experience and our roles as Vietnamese nursing educator. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Ho. I'm also happy to assist Trang as a supervisor. Okay, the next presenter is Tanuja Aryasinghe Asrakudi. She is currently working as a professor and nursing leader at University of Colombo, Sri Lanka, in her home country after receiving her master's and doctorate degree from Inje University.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dear professors and friends, It's great honor and pleasure to be here today to share my experience as a Korean government scholar and to discuss the role as a nursing leader in Sri Lanka. I'm very thankful to the organizing committee for the invitation. I am Dr. Thanjaz from the Faculty of Nursing, University of Colombo, Sri Lanka. My study abroad experience in South Korea changed my life. In 2013, I was lucky to have a Korean government scholarship for my MSc in nursing. The decision to study abroad was one of the most difficult things in my life. I heard about the Korean government scholarship through the collaboration of Korean government and Sri Lankan government. I was a nursing tutor in nursing government school at Cole, Sri Lanka. Therefore, I applied to this scholarship. Luckily, I was selected. After hearing this news, I was very excited because there were many candidates from Sri Lanka. Among them, I was selected. I took some time to decide whether I go to Korea or not. Finally, I believe that God gave me this opportunity and I decided to go to Korea. My parents allowed me to go to Korea, even though it was very bad experience for them as I am the only daughter to them. Then I received the approval for study leave from Ministry of Health Sri Lanka. I received information about Korea and university education in Korea from ambassador in Korean Embassy and National Institute of International Education, where KGSP is run by. Then I thought I would be saved. As I'm KGSP student, it was very easy to take a visa to Korea. Within one day, I received a visa. I came to Korea on 29th of August in 2013. According to the KGSP program, I had to study in 2 universities in 3 years period. Kyunghee University for language, Korean language, it was a 1 year period, and Inje University for MSc in nursing, it was 2 years period. Kyunghee University staff came to take us to university from the Incheon airport. I met 5 KGSP friends in Incheon airport at the same time. In 2013, KGSP postgraduate program included 720 students from all countries in the world. In 2013, there were 4 KGSP students from Sri Lanka, including me. We were in different disciplines such as nursing, biology, Korean language, and management. 1 year Korean language program was a wonderful year to me that we will never forget. A special points in here, I will explain in next slides. Very first day, we had an orientation program, participation of 720 international students from all over the world. It was an immersive gathering. There were 40 students for Kyunghee University. In the orientation day, we had a very special, delicious Korean style lunch. That was my first experience of Korean foods. We all exposed to the multicultural environment from that day. It was really unforgettable life experience that we got as Korean government scholar. I'm humbly proud of being a KGSP student. Kyunghee University is a very beautiful big university. University hostel, which included all facilities, was provided until completed the Korean language program. Outside people also coming to see the university, especially in spring and autumn. In Kyunghee University, I participated 5 Korean classes during 1 year, learning Korean level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I sat for 8 examinations in total. I have passed a topic examination up to intermediate level that is mandatory to continue the postgraduate program. Korean classes consisted of students from various disciplines such as engineering, biology, law, nursing, medicine, and dental, etc. Each student receives a Korean student as a buddy in level 1. They help us very much as we were very beginner in Korean language. At the beginning, it was helpful as in communicating with places like shops, post office, and hospitals. Through KGSP program, I went field trips such as Soraksan Mountain with other KGSP friends and teachers. Through this kind of stress relieving site visit, we enjoyed the Korean life, different climates that we cannot feel in our country. Our teachers took us to see a cultural village that was an educational trip. We got real experience about Korean culture, Korean history, and we actively participating in making clay ornament using our artistic skill. Through this kind of event, we forget our stress that we had due to learning new language and being away from our loved ones. I participated for voluntary service, guiding service for cultural programs. I participated in the Korean speaking context. Also, there were extracurricular activities such as taekwondo and Chinese language. I visited many places with our KGSP friends, even we had limited time to enjoy. These are few memories that were noted in my camera. This is to Salt Tower, very famous among foreigners. We went several times when we were in Seoul. I had a new experience going subway that we don't have such marvelous transportation in Sri Lanka. Ice skating experience. Students from summer countries like me enjoy the winter so much. We don't have experience in 4 seasons such as winter, spring, autumn, and in our country. This is the memories of Lantern Festival during Vesak in Korea, where Buddhists are celebrating Buddha's birthday. Even we were from different religion, we celebrate together Vesak Christian and Christmas and other festival with our friends. KGSP students have a strong bond that remained for long in academically and personally. This is the pleasurable memory of Jeju Island trip. Our professor in international education unit told that it was the first arrangement for Jeju Island trip that was not included in KGSP before, as it was very expensive journey. Anyway, we were lucky batch to have such lovely experience. We were experiencing different language styles, different geography, specific plants which only grow in Jeju Island. As I mentioned at the beginning, I came to Korea as a result of the collaboration of Korean government and Sri Lankan government. Therefore, officers from Ministry of Health Sri Lanka came to Korea time to time to meet the president and the professors of Inje University. This is the official meeting with them. I completed my master's degree under KGSP and I continue my PhD under Inje University scholarship. My supervisor for MSc and PhD was Professor Suki Yoon, former head of the Department of Nursing. I'm very grateful to my professor for kind support for my postgraduate studies. I participated in an international conference which was held in Seoul in 2016. As my professor retired in the last semester of my PhD, my new supervisor was Professor Jeong Park. She also helped me a lot for my studies. I published 5 articles in international journal during my PhD with the help of Professor Yoon, Professor Bae, Professor So-Young Shin, and Professor Sunny Kim. And it was huge support at the interview where I am today. I don't forget to tell my heartfelt thanks to them in this moment. During studies of Inje University, I participated trips with postgraduate friends which were organized by Department of Nursing and the graduate school. I met so many people in Korea and made lifelong friends who I expect to reunite with again. Therefore, I have the amazing memories of experience in Korea to look back on. I fell in love with city of Seoul and Busan and hope to come back. Studying in Korea has made me look at everything and everyone in my life through a different, more culturally aware lens. It really is a life experience that it cannot be beat. South Korea is very special for my personal life as well as my professional life. During my master's, I got married, and my husband also got the opportunity to obtain his PhD in Department of Nanoscience Engineering at Inje University through a scholarship. Not only here, I also studied in that department in my additional time. Professors in that department also helped me for my studies, even I was a postgraduate nursing student. I feel those professors are amazing because they treated us without any discrimination. I remember them here now with much in respect. Now, I and my husband are PhD holders in India University. During my PhD, our son came to us. Although I had experience in happy moment, saddest experience also with me. I lost my parents suddenly during my PhD. They saw that I got the opportunity for PhD, but they didn't see that I completed PhD. I remember them lovely in here. If they didn't dedicate their lives, I cannot come so far that where I am now. My dream came through with graduation of MSc Nursing in 2017 and PhD in 2020 at India University. They are remarkable events of my academic life. In 2021, I was selected for the Faculty of Nursing at the University of Colombo as a senior lecturer, mentioning career development of my life. Before coming to Korea, I was a nursing tutor at Ministry of Health, and now I am a senior lecturer at the University of Colombo in Ministry of Higher Education. I hope to expand my academic relationship with South Korea and other countries. Let me explain now the role as a nursing leader in Sri Lanka. If I say in brief the background of nursing in Sri Lanka, nurses are working in the private and government hospital in Sri Lanka, but the nurses who are trained in the government schools, nursing school, can get the job opportunity in the government hospitals. There are several government nursing schools in Sri Lanka where diploma holders are produced. Today, 6 government universities provide BSc nursing programs. Examples for that University of Colombo, University of Sri Javadhanapura, University of Peradeniya, and University of Ramuna. There are private universities also. If I say about Faculty of Nursing, University of Colombo, it was started in 2017. For the purpose of starting Faculty of Nursing, MSc Nursing holders were produced at Inje University through a Korean government scholarship and KGSP. There were 3 departments in Faculty of Nursing, such as Department of Clinical Nursing, Department of Fundamental Nursing, and the Department of Basic Science. In here, 4 years nursing degree programs provided for undergraduates. It's planned to start postgraduate program as soon. Example for that postgraduate diploma, MSc, MPhil, and PhD. Currently, 5 PhD holders are providing the service to the faculty while others are reading for PhD. I obtained my PhD with a specialty of nursing leadership and management. It is the first PhD in leadership and management in Sri Lanka, while others are specialized in other areas such as geriatric nursing, adult nursing, diabetology, etc. I will provide my fullest support to start MSc and PhD program in Faculty of Nursing, University of Colombo. Also, I hope to develop Faculty of Nursing through international and national projects, as this is very young faculty. I'm providing my international experience to develop faculty, and through that I hope to develop nursing in Sri Lanka. I am developing the leadership management program for nurses and healthcare professionals nowadays. I expect to expand global partnership with various countries, including South Korea. I want to do more research in nursing leadership and management and produce energetic, innovative nursing leaders to Sri Lanka and to the world. At the end of my speech, I want to say that I am very grateful that I had the opportunity to complete my master's and PhD in South Korea. I would recommend studying in South Korea to everyone and have a wonderful experience. For anyone studying in South Korea, I wish you all the best and hope that your experience guides you more than you could have imagined. And helps you grow into a person you want to be. South Korea is a second motherland. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Professor Asrakoti. Lastly, Professor Anoson Sisolat, Faculty of Nursing, University of Health Sciences, LAO PDR, will make a speech titled The Demands and Expectations for International Development Cooperation in the New Normal Era.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I am very happy to have a good opportunity for share with you about the demand and expectation for international development cooperation in the new normal era. I am Anuson Sisrat, Vice Dean, Faculty of Nursing Science, University of Health Science, now PDR. First is introduce to Faculty of Nursing, and second, nursing education role in nursing professional development. Third, health situation and healthcare system sharing in LAO PDR. Fourth, nursing silence and lead to the demand and expectation for international development cooperation in the new normal era. Now, I would like to introduce the Faculty of Nursing. Is one faculty of 6 faculty in the University of North Side that built since 2008. Now, the Faculty of Nursing providing nursing professional development program for graduate diploma of adult critical care nursing, Bachelor of Nursing Science, and midwifery, higher diploma of nurse, and developing the Master of Adult Nursing and Midwifery. For the vision of the Faculty of Nursing Science has firm determination to become a leading institution of the nursing and midwifery discipline with health professional education standard to meet healthcare demand of the health people and linkage with ASEAN and international. We are 6 missions. First, develop the quality teaching learning system and continue academic strengthening. Second, produce professional nurse midwife accomplishing ethic, knowledge, and practical skill. Third, develop the nursing and midwifery curriculum standard. Fourth, improve teaching learning material. Fifth, conduct nursing research and on related the health issue. Sixth is offer academic service to community that preserve Lao culture. Now, I would like to share nursing education role in nursing professional development. To improve the faculty's environment, teaching material, and so on. Modify the curriculum to competency-based curriculum. To increase research and scholarship productivity. To plan strategy enrollment growth to the rapidly changing healthcare environment. As a key expert in guiding the development of continuing education, nursing, and midwives in the country. To increase the collaboration with the community and international to developing the nursing professional in Laos. Improve the competency of nurse and midwife to meet the national health priority. This slide is share with you about the health situation. As we know that the COVID-19 is a hot health issue in the global health. Like COVID-19 infection is increasing every day. That difficult to provide healthcare coverage to all target groups. Outbreak of the disease may continue for a long time. That people are terrified, but some still underestimate the importance of strict disease control measures, which lead to the more outbreak in the community. Then other cause health issue is the cause the most death. There are the communicable material, neonatal and nutrition disease, non-communicable disease and injury. So this health issue is linked to the nursing challenge. Because nurse and midwife are the backbone of any health system and key to achieve of universal health coverage and SDG, playing a critical role in health promotion, disease prevention, and delivery of care in all settings. Limited transcultural skill to providing health care to diverse people, risky working environment, nursing shortage, workload, compassion, and fatigue. And nursing issue during the COVID-19 pandemic found that stressful responsibility, emergency care, need to make urgent life-altering decisions, working long hours with PPE, staying away from family for a long time because of the COVID-19 care system, feeling discouraged, anxious, and despair. And other impacts to nursing education during COVID-19 pandemic are country lockdown, make the school closed, and stop of nursing practice in the hospital and community for safety students and teachers. Teaching and learning academic plan delayed. Convert the teaching method from face-to-face to virtual remote online teaching. Faculty of Nursing has a limited of the material and internet network for teaching online. The teacher also is limited of the skill of teaching online. Some students in remote area cannot access to the internet. Difficulty of the examination management, shortage of the nurse in the hospital field, hospital and vaccination campaign. So the teacher and student nurse attended to help the hospital field hospital for care the COVID-19 patient and vaccination campaign. According to the health issue and the nursing challenge is lead to the demand and expectation for international development cooperation is considering with the response of health issue and healthcare demand in the country and opportunity of donor. The strong international cooperation in the following area, like raising fund, international vaccine donation, and delivery vaccine to the community. As the nurse is the biggest group in health worker in providing a successful health care. So for developing the nursing professional belonging the international slogan. 2021, Nurse a Voice to Lead, a Vision for Future Health Care. So the demand and expectation including the establishment of the National Nursing Association, improve the quality nursing education and reach the national standard, set nursing standard of care, improving the nursing leadership capacity in policy level, conduct the network with the health team to strengthening the health service to meet the population healthcare need, and encourage people to access health information and lead basic healthcare service in the community, transportation support, financial support, ensuring nurses are as respect to the supported, motivated, and equipped to safety and optimally contribute in their practice setting. Encourage the nurse to have the capacity of using evidence-based practice, research results, and innovation for improving the quality of nursing education, nursing service, and nursing administration to that meet to the socio-economic and environment changing in the future. Now I would like to share the international cooperation experience. For the past 5 years, Faculty of Nursing have been cooperating with international for developing the quality of nursing and midwife education. So we MOU with their foundation to strengthen of midwifery program, and we MOU with the Faith Hollow Foundation to develop the ophthalmic of nursing specialist program, and we MOU with the AOI project to updating the IPC nursing and midwifery lab room. And now we MOU with Inje University to enhancement of nurse competency through the remodeling of nursing curriculum and improving of healthcare environment in Lao PDR. Now we are implementing with the project. On of my presented let you know the point of the demand and expectation for international development cooperation in the new normal era. We expected to construct the nursing association because this will lead the nation of nursing professional development, such as improving the quality of nursing education, service R&D and innovation that meet the health need in socio-economic environment and lifestyle change to the new normal due to COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much. I would like to express my sincere thanks once again to 5 presenters. I will invite again for panel discussion. After a 5 minutes break, we will have a live discussion. See you in 3:50. Hello everyone. Hello. Hello. Now,
Yes, good afternoon.
Nice to meet you again. Now we will have time to discuss a few topics related to the following questions for panel forum. Yes, okay. Following the end of the ODA project, Sri Lanka and Vietnam will not receive any more support for the next 6 years. That means you will need to improve the nursing curriculum by yourselves. What is the biggest challenge that you expect to face in the nursing education? Professor Yuan Amphuong, please speak.
Yes, thank you for the questions. I would like to share some ideas related to the Vietnam situations. As you know, that our university in the central of Vietnam, we received the ODA support for the last 6 years. And of course, for the next 6 years, we didn't have the any longer support from ODA projects. We have to run in the program and the activity by ourselves. So I think that the more challenges, the bigger challenges that we have to face is that how is the training trends currently in the world, in our region, and also the social niche. As you know that our program have to be reformed into the outcome-based programs. It means that our university have to update regularly the outcomes and also the quality of the training programs. So I think that it's really the big and a lot of work that we have to do in the next 5 or 6 years.
Yes, that's right. I think that it never seems to be easy. In the same way, Inje University faculty members are holding a meeting to develop the curriculum to properly operate the outcome-based curriculum in line with global standards. Okay, the next, how about the trend? Tanuja, okay. Tanuja?
Yes, madam. Thank you for your question. Actually, in 2013, ODA project was started in Sri Lanka for the purpose of starting Faculty of Nursing, which is the one and only faculty in Sri Lanka. So now I am working there. And in my experience, still we are working on that curriculum that developed by Inje University and the nursing expert in Sri Lanka. Actually, I was not in those days in Sri Lanka, so I couldn't participate any workshops there. But nowadays, small revisions are done in the curriculum. Actually, I think we don't receive any support for this time from India University. It's a big challenge. These days we are mapping the curriculum with the learning outcome, course outcome and the program outcome. So there are some difficulties we face sometimes. So we have to get another expert knowledge in other disciplines. Actually, another professors from another universities, they help us, even they are not in nursing. So it's a very big challenge. So I think we have to seek another international expertise in curriculum development, especially because we have the specialized lecturers and professors in another specialized area. But curriculum development, I think we should be specialized in that also. So I hope we can be connect with again through anyway in future. I hope.
Yes, I hope
so it's really a challenge for us.
Yes. Okay, so what do you think is this solution, the Professor Nguyen? What are the solutions independently suggested by Vietnam, and do you think the international community is compelled to help with anything?
Yes, actually that ODA project bring a very great impact to our nursing education, not only for the university but for the whole region of Vietnam, in the national and also the regional level. So we will support this to training the capacity, have a very good human resource, and Ms. Chang here also is one of the PhDs and one of the new and first PhD in our university on nursing science. So it's really, really helpful. And also that we have a lot of benefits from the project. How to maintain is really a big question for our university. So I think that the best solution is that we have to continue the work, cannot be stopped. Our leadership, is very lucky that our leadership realized the really needs of the nursing education, and his director is committed to continue. So just 2 weeks ago, he organized a university meeting not only our faculty of nursing, but also have all leaderships from the functional office, from the university council. Yeah, and he had to set up very straight objective for the next stage. I think that is very important. The second solution is that we have to move up and try to find all the resources, available resources, especially the final resources, to continue our work. Yeah, to have a complete curriculum reform and to apply it to our students. The last but not least, I think that the networks that we have from the ODA project is really helpful for us. We will try to keep and open the network to have a more fruitful international cooperations and also for the national cooperations to achieve our goals. Thank you.
Yes, I also agree with Professor Nguyen. For international cooperation and sustainable development, effective and efficient support of material resources as well as human resources is considered to be an important factor. In addition, I expect more and more diverse actors such as local governments and corporations will come forward and cooperate with each other as well as the national government. Okay, then Tanuja, okay, what do you think about the second questions? My questions.
International, yes, madam. International community is actually very helpful for us because I think my view is sharing the experience and the knowledge internationally as well as the local. It's very important because that for curriculum development we have to use new strategies, but it cannot be done only discussing and connect with the local universities. The different countries, we have to know how they are conducted their nursing programs and the new strategies. That's how we can develop. I think the international community is very helpful for that. And actually, Sri Lanka as a developing country, we have the very less opportunity to connect with them. But anyway, I hope in near future we have to connect with other universities for further development. If it is not, we stuck by in this step. Actually, I also must say my gratitude to the Inje University and the Korean government to support us up to now. If it is not, we cannot realize the faculty of nursing today. Yeah, madam.
Yes, so actually international experience is needed as your comments. Okay, thank you. I have the third questions. I asked the Anuson and Trang and yes. In Korea, nurses must receive at least 8 hours of nurse maintenance training every year to keep their license after getting Korean license of nurses. Do Sri Lanka or Vietnam and Laos have maintenance nursing educations? How about the Anuson?
Yes, sorry. Thank you very much for your question, Professor
Yes.
O. So in Laos, to get the license, the nurse, a student nurse have the graduate nurse must pass examination first. And then we have just start for the national examinations last year. And then the licensing system and nursing and midwifery board is planned to do it for the licensing system. Yes.
Yes, congratulations on first national nurse exam in Laos. License for nurses is absolutely required for the professionalism of nurses, and the process of well establishing those into the national system is also considered important. Oh, yes. Next, Professor Trang Ho, how about Vietnam's case? No. Please open your audio system? Trent?
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you
okay.
for your questions. Yeah, right now in Vietnam, nursing license is still we have nursing license, but however we don't have any like national exam for nursing license. And from the Ministry of Health, they require the nurse every nurse they have required like CME for at least 48 hours per 2 years for remained license.
Oh, really? Nurses in Vietnam must have at least 48 hours of continuous maintenance education. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And okay, so I know the national examinations start in last year in Laos, and the Vietnam's nurses are required the continuing maintenance educations. Okay, so another one, I have the first questions. The themes explored in Korea's nurse maintenance education curricula are very diverse, and many institutions facilitate this training so that nurses can receive education on any topic that they think is needed. For example, areas of training including using machines in intensive care units, infection control, and medical laws and ethics. What are some topics of maintenance education the nurses in each country need? How about Trang Ho in Vietnam?
Yeah, I totally agree about your topics related with techniques. In Vietnam right now, the nursing that our nursing is still like less of the techniques, especially in the applied technologies in practice. So each will be have and more about each will be have more some we can apply some evidence-based nursing practice in the nursing practice. So each will be a lot of our can apply these our roles in nursing.
Yes, actually, due to the COVID pandemic, the importance of the role of nurses has not only been raised, but it is also expected that the content of education for continuing professionalism will be changed in the future. So not only the wound care and emergency care, but also the implementations controlled for COVID, such as COVID-19. Yes. How about the Laos, Anoson? The topic of maintenance education curricula?
Yes. The theme to explore it in Laos, nurse maintenance education curriculum is very diverse too. And it depends on each hospital and nursing school conduct the training. As the nursing school conduct the training for the nurse for for example IPC, emergency and nursing, fundamental nursing process and nursing management. And we need also to do the training about the emergency nursing and cardiovascular nursing and other specialist nurse like this.
I think about almost of area of nursing, right? Emergency, fundamental, cardiovascular. Yes, actually, we need the professionals of all over the area of nursing, right? Yes. Okay, I'm very yes. So I need the Sri Lanka's case, but the Ashoka Madam is not attending here. So. And proceed the next questions. Yes, Inje University helped 9 teachers in Sri Lanka and 3 in Vietnam. Yes, they obtained the master's and doctoral degrees. What tips can you give to teachers in Laos to prepare them for entering the master's and doctoral program in your schools. How about the trend? Just open your audio. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's a great question about this for prepare the last professor to continue their educations. So at the beginning, it will be, I think it will be at the first, it will be language. So Korean's language, so you need to like prepare it, because and when you in the Korea, so it will be useful for during your life in the Korea. The second is the in Korea, the like academic environment is very interesting and very like rich. So you can like use it from the academics. And moreover, it will be like supervisor is very like support you during your study. So it's because you will have connections and like collaboration with your supervisor and other professor in your university. Yes, thank you.
Yes, the nursing system of each country is different depending on the situation of each country, and the direct and indirect experiences about this can be used as a useful material when teaching students. Actually, in this time, the GKS program opened, so we will invite 2 persons from Laos. So please, Tanuja, so give your comments for this.
Actually, I'm happy to say the Inje University professors are very helpful for international students for their studies. In my experience, as a KGSP student, I was with 720 students from other countries and 40 students in Kyunhee University. After that, we went other universities for our masters and PhD. So in that case, I heard there are 3 students among 40 students went back their home country because of the discrimination from professors for the international students from universities. But I didn't experience in such situation in Inje University in any staff. Not only professors, international coordinators, and other supportive staff, office staff. So we didn't get any discrimination, and actually they support us in personally as well as the academically. In library facilities, actually, as I'm KGS student, I couldn't manage the Korean language, but I have another friends. Those they didn't manage well Korean language, even though the professors and the other staff helped them very much. And then also they showed another ways to communicate with them. Actually, I recommend anybody who wish to come to Korea, they can study without any disturbances in Inje University, because there are many facilities. Actually, today I cannot see those kind of facilities in my country. I face very much difficulties. Actually, the internet facilities, library facilities, everything. And professor supports. My personal experience is the professors are waiting in the office until 11 o'clock. Really, I experienced that one during my PhD and MSc program. These kind of things we cannot see in our country actually. So the students who want to study very much interest and hard work, actually Korea and India University is the very best place for their studies. 24 hours we can study. I experienced that one. So I like to tell them another thing is a Korean language program. If they can manage Korean language program, it's very easy to handle the other situation in outside of the university. So it's very helpful for relieve the stress. If there is no stress, we can put our maximum effort to the studies. If we get in stress, in outside, so we cannot focus our mind to the studies. That is one thing. That is additional benefit. Those who wish to come to Korea, I like to tell them to learn Korean language. Actually, it will help your life to go further. Not only your PhD or master's, but if you want to go beyond that, I think Korean language is very helpful.
Yes. Actually, language is big problem, big obstacles. However, if you have eager to study in Korean language, yes, you can succeed in your campus life. Okay, how about what was the best thing about your life in Korea, the days when you studied there? So how about a trend? I think you have the big experience.
Yes, our life in Korea is very interesting. So, because it will be the environment and cultures totally different in our countries. So you will enjoy in the life in there. So you should learn about cultures, like their lifestyle, especially actually maybe from some country from Asia, especially in Vietnam and Laos, is a little bit different. The Korean lifestyle is very quickly. So it will be one thing we need to we learned about us. It's very useful and helpful for us when we come back. And moreover, from there actually it's not a life, but the healthcare system in Korea it could be rich. So during the COVID-19 pandemic, so we learned a lot from us, and we received this service. So we are like a healthcare professional, especially in the nurse. So we also learned that system and also enjoy this system in Korea.
Yes, although each cultures of countries is a little bit different. However, the opportunity to enjoy and experience various cultures seems to be a very meaningful and interesting experience. Being able to directly enjoy K culture or the COVID defense system, which is popular all over the world. So while studying in Korea is one of the most enjoyable things you can enjoy as a GKS scholarship student. Okay, how about the Tanuja? Your experience a little bit.
Everything was best for me. I cannot say this is the only thing is best for me, because thinking of my life in Korea, actually everything was best for me. The Korean foods, Korean culture, Korean climate in Korea, everything was new for me. And the persons, because we connect with not only Korean people, other international students from other countries, so we cannot get those experience back. So that is wonderful experience actually. And also I learn much every time I learn something. Regarding actually, I learned how to deal with the international community, international professors, and international students. I learned through that program. Actually, I never get those experience again. Those are the things. Actually, really best experience for me.
Yes. So please, Professor Anoson, these two comments from my students. Please give information to your candidate for this GKS program. Okay, Jill.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Professor. Oh, that is a good experience from Tanuja and Trang. So I will explain this one. situation of study in the Korean for my applicants.
Yes,
Okay,
introduce,
thank you very much.
yes, introduce
Yes.
these comments
Yes.
to your
Yes.
candidates. Okay, so
Yes,
yes,
yes.
it is the last questions. Professor Nguyen Amphuong recently came to Korea for training, is right? It seems that it has been about a week since you arrived in Korea. So, you're currently in self-quarantine. What do you particularly anticipate about training in Korea?
Yes, thank you for the question. I'm currently in Seoul, and I've been here for the Lee Young-wook Scholarship for Health Professional Education. So based in Seoul National University. So for the last 3 months, yes, I will, for the next 3 months, I will enjoy how the medical education system in Korea is. And we try to learn something to apply that to Vietnam. Yes.
Yes, you stay in Seoul with you. I think you enjoy the winter cold, right? Yes. I hope that the Lee Jong-wook Fellowship Program, which learns for 3 months, will be a meaningful and rewarding training experience for you. And I hope it will be of great help in building a network for ODA development cooperation in the future.
Yes.
Okay. This concludes today's questions. I'm very grateful to the 4, except Ashoka Madam, she has busy, I'm sorry, and who joined today's forum despite their busy schedules. Thank you. We talked a lot today through the meaningful discussion here today. I believe what we need to do for mutual improvement and shared prosperity in nursing education in the new normal era is perhaps to go beyond the concept of official assistance in development cooperation so that we can independently develop for sustainability and move toward mutual cooperation based on partnership. I would like to kindly remind you that there is a link to the satisfaction survey at the bottom of this YouTube page. I ask for your participations. I will reflect on your valuable comments and utilize them to enhance the next forum. Thank you.